Hello everyone, I'm Jessica Blackbird. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. The Washington Post is reporting a gunman who live streamed himself driving around Memphis, shooting at people, killing 4 and wounding 3 others in seemingly random attacks was finally arrested after crashing a stolen car, police said early Thursday. The hours-long rampage had police warning people across the city to shelter in place, locking down a baseball stadium and university campuses, and suspending public bus services as frightened residents wondered where the man might strike next. Ezekiel Kelly, 19. A 19-year-old, you guys, just threw his life away. Ezekiel Kelly, 19, a violent felon who was released early from prison this year, was taken into custody at around 9 p.m. in the Memphis neighborhood of Whitehaven, police spokeswoman Karen Rudolph said. Memphis Police Director Saralyn C.J. Davis said during a news conference early Thursday that 4 people were killed and 3 others were wounded in 7 shootings and at least 2 carjackings. The first killing was at 12:56 a.m. Wednesday, and officers responded to 3 more crime scenes before receiving a tip at 6:12 p.m. that the suspect was live streaming himself, threatening to cause harm to citizens, Davis said. Police then sent out an alert warning people to be on the lookout for an armed and dangerous man responsible for multiple shootings and reportedly recording his actions on Facebook. In one video, he casually spoke to the camera before opening the door to a store and then immediately shooting at someone with what appeared to be a pistol. 3 more shootings and 2 carjackings followed. Police said he killed a woman in Memphis as he took her gray Toyota SUV, which he left behind when he stole a man's Dodge Challenger across the state line in South Haven, Mississippi. Kelly was arrested without incident 2 hours after the initial police alert when he crashed the Challenger during a high-speed chase, and 2 guns were found in the vehicle, Davis said. As the shooter terrorized the city, buses stopped running and the Memphis Redbirds cleared the field during their minor league baseball game. Friends and relatives frantically called and texted each other, and TV stations cut into regular coverage with updates. Police received numerous tips from the public during the ordeal, Davis said. The University of Memphis sent a message to students saying a shooting had been reported near the campus. Rhodes College, which is about 4 miles away from the university, advised students on and off campus to shelter in place. Kelly was ultimately arrested about 11 miles from the 2 campuses. If you do not have to be out, stay indoors until this is resolved, Memphis police said on Twitter before the arrest. Police did not discuss a motive or release the identities of those who were killed or wounded. It was too early in the investigation to discuss how the suspect got the gun or guns used in the shootings, said Ali Roberts, acting assistant special agent in charge for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives in Memphis. Memphis has been shaken by several high-profile killings in recent weeks, including the shooting of a pastor during a daylight carjacking in her driveway, the shooting of an activist during an argument over money, and the slaying of a jogger abducted during her pre-dawn run. I understand it feels like so much violence and evil to experience in such a short time, Memphis City Council member Chase Carlisle said on Twitter. We are so much more than this. In February 2020, Kelly, this is the suspect, you guys, he was 17 years old in February of 2020 when he was charged as an adult with attempted first-degree murder aggravated assault using a firearm to commit a dangerous felony and reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon, court records show. Records show he pled guilty to aggravated assault and was sentenced in April 2021 to 3 years. Kelly was released from prison in March, 11 months after he was sentenced. Memphis Mayor Jim Strickland said, "This is no way for us to live, and it is not acceptable," the mayor said. If Mr. Kelly served his full 3-year sentence, he would still be in prison today, and 4 of our fellow citizens would still be alive. Strickland thanked legislators for closing what he called a revolving door by passing Tennessee's Truth in Sentencing law this year. The statute, which took effect after Kelly was freed, requires serving entire sentences for various felonies, including attempted first-degree murder, vehicular homicide resulting from the driver's intoxication and carjacking. From now on, 3 years for aggravated assault means 3 years, the mayor said. We need the courts and additional state laws to stop this revolving door, and I need the public to make their voices heard by those decision makers. So, and it goes on to talk about how frightened and angry people are about all of the violence. And, you know, that law that they have in Tennessee about, you know, you serve your full sentence, you do not get out early. People, you guys that are committing crimes, do you understand what that means? And if it goes across the country? All right. The only time slavery is legal in the United States is if you are incarcerated. So if you get a 20-year sentence, right now it's in Memphis, you're going to be a slave for 20 years. You will work your ass off for large companies. And remember, most prisons across the country are for profit, and they will make millions. And you who have committed the crime will be their slave. Do you understand that, people? And if you commit murder, well, then you deserve what you get. But sometimes there are innocent people who go to prison and become slaves for the for-profit prison system. And that's not right. But this guy, he live streamed his evil and disgusting acts of murder and attempted murder. What in the hell is wrong with him? I mean, there's no way that he can say, I didn't do it. You live stream it, you dummy. You're evil and hateful. What in the world? I always say, you guys, that evil is increasing in this world, because this world is going to come to an end. I think that we are living in end times. I always say that. Look at everything that is going on. People are so evil. How could you drive around and just randomly take people's lives? I mean, he's a demon. Like, really, look at him. Anyone who would do that, you deserve what you get.